Hey folks, how you doing? I'm on the fishing today. I'm sitting here relaxing. I've had some pasta with vegetables. I've got a cup of coffee on the go. A wee biscuit there as well. I'm waiting on the tide coming in. It's going to be high tide around about 10 o'clock tonight, so it's about 6 o'clock now. I'm going to sit and relax for a wee while, enjoy the soft light, drink my coffee, then I'm going to get suited up. I've got my dry suit with me. Put the boat back in the water and we'll do a wee bit of fishing. I've got some shelter with me. There was a risk of some rain this afternoon, but it didn't materialise. In fact, the sky's been breaking up all afternoon. It's just getting better and better. So there's a chance that we might get a sunset tonight. So let's see if we can catch a fish tonight. A wee adventure. I'm going to have this coffee first. We'll get back to you in a wee while. So you can see there's a little tidal race here. There's a wee skerry to the left out of frame. I'll turn the camera in a wee while. And actually in the kayak, when there's a tide racing, you can surf that little piece of water. Thought the seal was away, but he or she is quite far out now. Too far to pick up with the GoPro, but if the seal comes in, I'll try and turn you around quickly and see if we can get a wee bit of footage. I'd rather get some footage of catching a fish. Well folks, we got a decent sized pollock tonight. That'll do for my breakfast, I think. I think it's a keeper. Can I pull that back a bit so you can see that? I'm not sure how well you can see this, folks, but I decided it's such a long time since I've had a pollock catch and cook, just a few minutes out the water, that I decided to just cook up a wee bit of supper for myself. So it's a wee bit late for this, but I don't mind. See if I can flip this over. There we go. One more. So I kept all the best bits for myself, and I shared it with the seal. I want to cook this up fairly quickly, enjoy this. The midges are fearsome, so I'm gonna have this along with a few midges, I think. So I'm going to cook this up, and then I'm going to try and film the sunset, and then I'm going to try and get back out on the water. I don't know what I'm going to do if I catch another fish, whether I'm just going to throw it back or whether I'm going to keep it for later. I wish you could smell that, folks. Better than the best chippy. Okay folks, I think I'm going to call that done. That one's a wee bit under. Let me give that one another second or two. It's almost dark. The midges are swarming and I'm trying to film and cook. Okay, I can see the midges swarming around the camera as well now. I don't know if you can even see me. So this is going to be the lowest quality video I've done in a wee while, I think. I'm going to go down to the water where there might be a few less midges, and I'm going to eat this, have a wee drink, and then I think I'm going to go out on the water again for the last hour. I love looking across to the hills of Ardgour. It's one of my favourite hill areas of Scotland. There's not a single Munro in Ardgour, or in Moydart, or Soonart, or Kingair Loch. None of these big areas have got Munros. There are a few Corbetts, quite a few Grahams. Just really, really bonny hills. Right folks, I think it's almost bedtime. Let's see if I can use my foot to spin us round a wee bit. Oh, we're on a fish. It's not very big. I don't know what it is. I think it's probably a good thing, catch and release at this time of the night. Is it gone? Where is it? Is there a fish there? No, it's here. What is it? There we are. Now don't you be knocking my camera over. It's a feisty wee pollock. There you go. Can you see that, folks? That's a bonny wee fish. Let's pop him back. Off you go. I didn't hang around. What do you think, folks? Time to go in. Brave the midges. Well folks, I'm in the tent, sharing it tonight with one or two wee midges. It's not too bad in here, but the midges are fearsome outside. Even that last half hour on the water, the midges were biting, and when I came ashore, I had to get my bug jacket on quickly. Anyhow, I managed to get my teeth cleaned and get the dry suit off, so I'm good to go now. I'm just going to kick back, maybe listen to a few tunes and then drift off to sleep. I managed to get a wee bit filming done for you. It's a lot of GoPro footage, and the GoPro was splashed several times with salt water, so it's not going to be the highest quality video. I really just wanted to get out here to relax, just to escape from the madness of the world for a wee while, so I didn't start filming until I cooked up my pasta. Actually, I was just finishing my dinner when I turned the camera on, so I had quite a lot of me time, quite a lot of just kind of relaxing. However, I think I've managed to get enough footage for a wee video for you, so I'll get to work when I get home, start editing and see if I can put something together for you. But for now folks, I'm just going to turn in for the night and get some rest, and we'll get back to you in the morning. I've got all my gear outside there. The last time I camped here, I could hear noises in the early morning, but I couldn't be bothered getting out of the tent to see what was going on. When I eventually got out of the tent, there was sheep lying in my boat, just looking at me. Quite the thing, as if it owned the boat. So, and it wasn't for moving. It wasn't until I took 2 or 3 steps towards it that it jumped up and ran off. So my gear's all out there. We'll see what we find in the morning. Anyhow, I'm blethering again. I seem to be good at that. I'm going to turn in, folks, listen to a couple of tunes, a long way off to sleep, and I'll get back to you in the morning. So, good night for now, folks. Morning, folks. I'm just getting packed up here. I've got Oh, actually I've got plenty of time. We've got about an hour or so before high tide. I want to get away on the high tide. I'm heading down the loch in that direction, so the car's not that far away, to be honest, so it's a relatively short paddle. So I've got some coffee on the go. Have a coffee and maybe some porridge. Get this tent down. Get the boat loaded up and get away down the loch. Well folks, I've had my breakfast. I'm more or less packed up. I'm just looking at the water here. It's almost high tide. It's pretty calm out. So I'm going to get the kayak loaded up and start my short paddle back. It's only a few kilometres. It won't take long. I've put most of my fishing gear away. I don't want to catch a fish this morning. I've left one wee kayak rod on the back on the rack, so I might try a cast or two. I've been pretty busy this morning. I was sitting here in this exact spot introducing the 6th annual flower festival in China. They asked me to be the keynote speaker, and clearly for obvious reasons I can't do that this year, so I was a wee bit sad about it, but they contacted me yesterday evening, in fact, asking if I could record a wee video to introduce their conference for them. So that's what I've been doing this morning. It's interesting, in the history of my work, plant collecting, way back around the turn of the last century, the world was a big place, so going on expeditions to search out new plants was quite a major undertaking. People travelled by ship, sometimes took 6 months to get to their destination before they even started the expedition. And then, with the invention of modern travel, jet aircraft, the world became very small. And it seems that the virus has made the world very big again. It's not very easy to move around. And even coming up here yesterday, I was quite apprehensive about it. It's the furthest I've been from home for about 4 months now. So anyhow, I'm just blethering. I just thought I'd share that with you. That's what my mornings involved. Making coffee, drinking coffee, breaking camp, and opening a conference in China. How bizarre. Anyhow, that water's not going to wait for me. I need to get the boat in the water, folks. So I'll switch the GoPro on for a wee while, and I'll probably just wind the video up on the water. So we'll get back to you in a wee while. Well folks, I'm almost back. A few hundred metres to go. Then there's a pull out here. I'm just going to wind the video up here, folks, because I'm approaching a wee harbour and jetty, and there's quite a lot of boating activity. So while it's still relatively peaceful on the water, I'll thank you for your viewing, and hopefully it won't be too long before I get back to you on the next one. It's a bonny day, so I might stop on the way down the road and have a wee walk, but I think my filming is over for today. I need to get home, edit this video for you, get it uploaded, but now I also have another video to edit. I have to make a wee short video to open this conference that I mentioned earlier. So look forward to getting back to you on the next one, folks. Dave Outdoors Scotland signing off. Bye for now.